Well, good morning to everyone who's just joined Britain's brightest best radio show. It's Tuesday the 16th of June. Another show, another day, of course. And if you just joined me, of course, that was for you, for the ones who've just joined Britain's brightest best radio show. Lovely to have your company on the show today. Of course, lockdown, of course. What are you doing? I mean, I know a lot of people haven't got nothing much to do. Well, listen to the one and the only show, the Luke Howard Show, Monday to Saturday, 10 till 10:45. Britain's best radio show, I call it. It's an amazing show, presented by, of course, the one and the only me, Luke Howard. It's so lovely to have your company, and however you're listening today, I hope you are doing very well and you are having a great time listening to Britain's best radio show. So, today is a very, very special day. It's 10:32, by the way. Britain's best radio show, of course. I keep saying that over and over again. I don't know why I keep saying that, but of course, it is 10:32, by the way, if you want to know what the time is now. So it's Fudge Day today, and I love fudge. I love fudge, don't you? Fudge is an amazing thing to eat. I mean, you get fudge. You get fudge from seaside towns and tourist attractions, of course, but they also sell them in supermarkets. I quite like a finger of fudge is just enough. Do you remember that advert, the Cadbury's advert? A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. I mean, I wasn't born then. I mean, I was born in 2002, but 10th of February 2002 I was born, and I've seen the advert, I've seen videos for it, and I remember that song, and I think of that song over and over again, and I think, a finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat, and that's like fudge. It's a very nice piece of fudge, that is Cadbury's fudge. But this fudge is also another type of fudge. It's a square sort of fudge, you know, the square fudge things. So it comes around each year on June the 16th, which is today, and it's allowing you to indulge in your favourite flavour of the delicious confectionery. Some of the most familiar fudge flavours are chocolate and nut, peanut, butter, maple, and maple nut, of course. But fudge lends itself into a experimentation when it comes to flavours, blending favourites, or even a moment of inspiration will create a new delicious kind of fudge. Adding bits of candy or sweets, nuts or sprinkles can bring just the right celebratory burst of extinction to an old favourite. The other fudge holidays us to celebrate is to check out May the 12th. It celebrates all those nutty fudges. Now, June the 22nd, which is next Monday, next week, you can celebrate Pension Fudge Day. Or finally, on November the 20th, you can celebrate Peanut Butter Fudge Day, which I think I have spoken about that on the show, I think, before. Now, in the late 19th century, some shops on Mackinac Island, which is Michelin, began to produce similar products as a vessel college fudge and sold it to summer holidays. Fudge is still made in some of the original shops located, of course, in our country. You can also pick some fudge at your local sweet shop, or as a posh word, confectionery store or confectioners, and share it with family and friends. There is also great fudge recipes as well that you can if you feel like making, of course, and you can use hashtag National Fudge Day on social media. Now, national, of course, fudge history. There's not very much fudge history, but so celebrate your own fudge. I mean, I quite like that Cadbury's fudge as well, but I like the fudge, the little rectangle fudge, you know, the little rectangle ones. You get them as well in sweet shops. I'm going to a sweet shop later on today, so I might just pick up some fudge myself. We're off to Harpenden this afternoon, a little place, little town about 20 minutes up the road from here. Lovely little town. So I'm going to pop in and see Glenn and get my sweets and stuff from him. So that's Fawn's Sweet Shop in Harpenden I'm off to this afternoon. So, Glenn, you better watch out because I'm on my way over there. See you this afternoon, Glennie. So, okay, let's move on now to play you David Bowie, Let's Dance. And when we come back, we are going to talk about what's on the box, I would believe, tonight. Like we do every day. We do the telly, we do Monday to Friday, we do the telly. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's when we do the telly. So when we come back in a couple of moments, we shall be talking about what's on telly. And of course, ITV Racing continues this afternoon at 1:30 on ITV, but it's no people there. No one's going to be there. It's just going to be the presenters, of course, apart and everything. So we'll talk all about that. We'll talk about it all in a moment. Right after David Bowie, Let's Dance.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
Okay, so we are going to finish in a moment on the show today with a TV review, a very quick TV review to finish on the show today. But first, I must say what's coming up on the show tomorrow. Now, from 10 tomorrow, I'm live with Britain's best radio show, so it's not recorded tomorrow. We're live tomorrow. We're going to put it out on our social media page today to let you know all what's happening on the show this week. So the only day this week we are live is tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So we just thought we'd let you know that we are live tomorrow. So don't forget, we're live tomorrow from 10. And hopefully we're going to be interviewing the one and the only Piers Bloomfield. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. So we will keep you updated about that. So, okay, well, I'll obviously, we are live tomorrow, but if we are interviewing Piers, we will let you know. So, we're talking telly now, okay? Now, coming up on the box tonight, okay? At 8 o'clock, it's the week on the farm. This week on the farm. Now, regardless of where you live, the current lockdown has made many of course, us crave being around nature in the great outdoors. While we may be able to go for a walk in the woods, farms, and you can still go out on the bounds, meaning that he's, of course, a glimpse of life at Cannon Hall Farm in South Yorkshire, presented over by Rob Nicholson with a lovely alpaca. And I'm actually going to watch this tonight. 8 o'clock, Channel 5. Oh, it's got some magnificent alpacas, and I love alpacas. They're so lovely, though, aren't they? By the way, I'm sorry we left the TV review quite late today. It's just me rabbiting on about news and stuff. I was rabbiting on for about 20 minutes. You know what I'm like. So, yeah, I'm going to watch that tonight. 8 o'clock, Channel 5, this week on the farm. Alpacas, they're so lovely. And then at 8 o'clock on Channel 4, it's Bake Off the Professionals. Now, of course, they take a moment for the humble rice pudding. It's a favourite in school canteens across the UK. So, although dinner ladies tend not to serve it with a fig and pork puree and prosciutto Paroline, Cherish Findon, once 24, she renovated the puddings from the new teams at the second round of Heat Begins. You can also make me think, she said. Damn, the rice is nice, she said. She instructs, Benedict Blint is after 24 fancy apple tarts, and it's a bad start for some. Meanwhile, at 10 o'clock on Quest, it's Border Control Spain. So borders across the globe have been eerily quiet due to COVID-19, but it's a stark contrast to the work that Spanish security and customer services are usually carry out in the summer, their busiest time, of course, of the year. Tonight, the teams are concerned that when a suitcase creates an awful stink, plus the owners of lost luggage return to claim their belongings, but they regret their decision when the agents are waiting for a lot of questions, of course, to be answered. Of course, now, it's all that important racing, of course, at 1:30. Yes, I did say I was going to talk about that. Now, although the Queen and the other Red Goers can't attend Ascot this year, the 5-day festival will still be a fest of racing fans. Royal Ascot will be different, of course, but could be extra special. And, of course, Ed Chamberlain, of course, and all the people who are presenting it are going to be, of course, self-distancing, and of course they'll try to involve home viewers in the unique thrill only this meeting can produce. The action begins. The action begins today. Today begins today. The action with the Gold Cup taking place, of course, on Thursday this week. Sci-Fi at 9 o'clock. Inspired. That's a great program that sounds really good. Of course, fans of gripping sci-fi mysteries are in for the treat with the 8-part German drama. Of course, we'll leave that bit there. And then at 9 o'clock on Channel 4. It's 24 hours in A&E, another fantastic programme. So what I might do is, I've got my evening all set up. I'm going to watch 8 o'clock the week on the farm, and then 9 o'clock I'm going to watch 24 hours in A&E. So hope, fear, joy, despite every emotion that you could imagine is experienced inside the hospital's A&E department, and that's certainly the case in the first episode of the new series of 24 hours in A&E. That's tonight at 9 on Channel 4, and there's lots of other things on tonight. You've got, of course, you've got lots of films on. The film this afternoon on Channel 4 is Channel 5, is, we're not quite sure. I think, yeah, it's Murder in Mild in Mansion Killings this afternoon at... No, it's not. Where are we? No, it's the film this afternoon at 2:15 is Murder She Baked, a peach cobbler mystery, and that's this afternoon at 2:15. And then there's another film at 11:05 tonight, which I will not be watching. Murder in the Mind, the Mansion Killings, with thriller starring Mackenzie and Morsey. That was made in 2016. So that is tonight at 11:05. I won't be up there. I'll be asleep by then. And it's a super significant nut as well. That's on 9 o'clock on Channel 5. New Lives in the Wild Revisited, 9 o'clock Channel 5 tonight, I believe. And then you've got, Night Sci-Fi programme sounds really good as well. So we will leave that there, and we'll do another TV review, hopefully earlier, on the show tomorrow. I'm back tomorrow then. See you then. Until then, have a lovely, lovely day, and take care. Live show tomorrow from 10. See you then.